All right, good evening, everybody. I'm your host, Lee O'Shea, and my co-host tonight is Armando out of Portugal, and he's got a couple of superstar leaders with him. So, how are you doing tonight, Armando? How is the crew? I see you've brought some gold and silver leaders with you.
Yes, I am. I'm so well with my back, well protected by this big gold guy. And my best friend Silva, Andre Fernandez, and there's a guest here that is going to listen live this presentation. So this guy here is going to become a Mize after this presentation. That's for sure.
Welcome. Well, welcome to Mize, and I hope after the presentation you will be fired up and you will start your career in the Mize network. All right, guys, so before we go into the presentation, for everybody that will be watching the recording, I would like to call up someone for a little bit of a testimonial, and I think I'm going to choose someone different tonight. So I'm going to choose Vincent, my man Vincent. Let us know where you are zooming in from, how long you've been in Mize, and what it's done for you so far.
Okay, hello everyone. Can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear.
Fantastic. Okay, I'm zooming from South Africa. Right, so yeah, it's 8 p.m. here. So, well, I've been in Mize since last month, actually. Since June, I think I actually took action. I joined like 2 weeks before the end of the shareholder special, right? So my sponsor Carl actually told me about it, like I think towards the end of May. And like any other platform, before you go into it, you do your due diligence. So that's what I did. Just researched a bit about Mize, and he also sent me a video, a YouTube video from the webinar that you had, Lee, with the CEO and Armando translating, that 2-hour one. And so after that webinar, I was convinced, and and after the little bit of research that I had done, I was totally convinced, and I thought that Mize Network is a platform that I want to go with. It's the platform that I want to do full time, and actually just grow my business within Mize. And the reason for that, like it's simple reasons such as the transparency within the company. I love the transparency. I love the fact that the CEO is hands-on, and he has a fantastic team. And I mean, the fact that, when you also went to Cuba and you were, with the team and everything, that further, assured me that here, I'm at home with Mize. So I love everything about it. And I think the technology itself, I mean, this Power Node is something different, because I mean, I've been in several programs. I'm sure a lot of us here have been on several programs before, but what we have with Mize is something different. With Power Nodes, we're actually taking advantage of technology, of blockchain, and obviously, the team itself, it's professional. So it's legit, professional, it's sustainable, it's not an HYP, So it's those factors that I took into account when I joined Mize. So I'm very happy to be here, and I know Mize is just going to keep growing and growing and growing because we have something solid here, and it's just going to keep growing, especially with the products coming out. It's just going to keep getting better. So that's why I feel at home here, guys.
That's awesome. Thank you very much, Vincent. Are you close to qualifying for Brazil?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Okay.
I think, I'm halfway there, actually. I'm halfway there.
All right. Thank you so much, Vincent.
You're going to do it.
You're going to do it. You are definitely going to do it.
For sure. I'm doing it.
All right. Thanks, Vincent. All the way over there.
Okay.
All right. Let's bring someone up from the United States of America, I think. Are you available to say a few words? Dan Nobles.
Absolutely.
Hey, Dan.
Yeah.
Hey, Dan.
Okay. Yes. Hi, my name is Dan Nobles. I'm from South Carolina in the United States. And I'll tell you what, man, it's been hard to sleep at night. Good Lord. I mean, I've been up, I've never had so much passion of anything in my life, because when Adrian submitted his story showing us that he was real, we could visit his office, that took all the scam issues away right there. Everything. And I've been doing this business for a long time, and I've lost a lot of money, and I know we all have. But guess what, people? We got a chance to get it back, and so much more. So much more. And it's just a brilliant opportunity. And I just like to thank my sponsor, Jane Mazzarell, for showing it to my partner and I, John Campbell. And we're doing everything we can. We're trying to get an organization started in Vietnam right now. We're having some issues with they started a group chat, and they started a page. And so John Campbell had to go in there and be the administrator so we could, because they were posting all kinds of things in there. And they said, oh, well, we can't have that. So now they have rules that they can read and translate it into the Vietnamese language. And I'm going to get together with Adrian so I can find out some kind of software that we can use to translate all languages for our videos. We need this.
Absolutely.
We need this bad. Absolutely. And there's a software engineer in our company, and her name is Gupta. And she's told me she could do this. And since she's a part of Mize already, I'm going to ask Adrian about that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to write him today, because this is something that we need. Vietnam needs to explode, and they're hungry. They've been scammed like you can never imagine. I talk to Dovan and Gio every single night. And I'm very, very concerned about getting that business. That's my passion. And that's what I'm working on mostly, is getting Vietnam going. And what I do as far as to get prospects is, how you have your friends request on the left-hand side whenever they want to become a friend, or just like, for instance, you're scrolling down, I look for the ones that are involved in crypto. I send them a friends request. Every one of them. Every one of them. And I've actually got people in the organization introduce them to Mize because of that. But when you're in a position where we're going to be able to take something like a power node, which I didn't know anything about, I'm still new to all this stuff. And whenever you're able to take something like a power node and turn it into money or Bitcoin every single day for life, you can pass it on to your children and your children's children. People, it won't stop. And this is the beauty of it. And as we start getting proof of payment of the power nodes and everything like that, this business is going to explode. Yes, and when Bitcoin starts moving up, and it looks like it's going to, because it looks like Wall Street might possibly be getting involved. Goldman Sachs just had an article about how they're using Bitcoin in parts of their business now. So that is what made Bitcoin go up when Goldman Sachs got involved. I just want you to know that. So this is just the beginning. We could very easily see 50 to 100,000 per coin in Bitcoin. And what's that going to do to our wallets? Woo! That's what I'm saying. I'm excited.
Thank you so much, Dan. You just gave me goosebumps again. All right, so I just want to say thank you to Dan and his team, because if you don't know Dan, he took this on and he is absolutely flying. I feel like 90% of the company is under Dan and his team and at the moment. So well done, Dan. He's brought Vietnam on, and that is what is going to happen in Mize, everybody. This is going to go past the borders of your own countries. Vietnam is on board. I saw Zimbabwe on board. I think we've got some China, Japanese will be coming in. This thing is going to grow beyond belief, and that is because of our values, our visions, the way the company is run, the visibility of our CEO, the fact that we can all meet each other virtually every 3 months if you qualify. You can see the documentation, you can see the security, you can see the minds. I can go on and on and on why this company is different and why lots of people are going to come into this company. So what we're going to do now is we're going to talk about the first product, which is unique to Mize, and why everybody is here, why everybody is excited, why everybody is now watching the Bitcoin price. The reason you're watching the Bitcoin price so closely is you're all about to start earning Bitcoin daily. So now you have a massive interest in your own cryptocurrency portfolios. So the idea here with Mize is use the products, love the products, and earn on the products and get your Bitcoins or whatever currency that Mize decides in the future. It may not always be Bitcoin, might be Bitcoin Cash. We don't know. We don't know what the future is going to bring. But right now, the chances with power nodes. So what I'm going to do now with the help of Armando is go through our first and only product. More will come out, and that is the power nodes. Hey everybody, so if you've been on the webinar before, I will just say this for anybody that is new and attending for the first time, is Mize Network was founded in November 2017 by our CEO, Adrian Jacuzzi. And if you've heard the word of jacuzzi before, you will know that jacuzzis is probably in a lot of the households. And I think Adrian is part of that family, maybe even 5th generation, has done networking before, understands it well. That makes me feel comfortable that our CEO is in the business. This isn't just a CEO that's trying to start a new company. I want to follow somebody that understands this industry, has been involved in this industry, and has seen everything from the past failures of this industry and take us forward with a great company and give us products. So our first product is the power nodes. And we're saying it's a new mining standard, and we'll find out why in the presentation. So for most of you, you have been involved in cryptocurrencies for a while. Some of you may just be getting started with it, but cryptocurrency is 2 words, cryptocurrency. Crypto is short for cryptography, and currency, as you well know, is currencies. Now, they are new. They are decentralized, and they're digital assets. They're currencies that are not controlled by any government or institution. Finally, in our lives, we are in control of our own money, and we don't have to rely on the Fed, and we don't have to, go to world banks. We are now in control of our money. And I can tell you, the world is loving it. Its main features are the speed of delivery, the security, and it's anonymous. It means that my cryptocurrency that I'm earning from this company, Mize, allows me to deliver at a very fast speed my cryptocurrency to a receiving party within a couple of minutes. It's fast and it's secure. And the greatest thing I love about cryptocurrency is it's anonymous. It means I don't have to attach my identity to my currency that I'm sending someone. And this is all made possible thanks to the blockchain. The way to create and enable the use of cryptocurrencies are through a process called mining. So the most relevant mining types that you and I have probably been dealing with for the last couple of years of what we call proof of work. So up until recently, the most common method of mining has been proof of work, known as POW mining. POW required using specialized software and machines to solve mathematical problems to verify transactions. Okay, so proof of work uses specialized computers, lots of them, lots of power, lots of electricity to be able to bring coins into circulation. And that is known as proof of work. That is what generally most of us have been doing the last couple of years. Now, proof of stake, known in the industry as POS mining, has made it possible to do away the use of specialized software and machines to verify mathematical problems, and instead the reward of coins is based on the number of accumulated coins held by the miner. So proof of work generally is you will buy a contract with a mining company, okay? You will be assigned hashing power, which is the power required to facilitate the machines, and in return, you would receive a part of the block or some Bitcoin. That is coins coming out of this system. Now we have proof of stake, which means what we can do now is we can actually buy our stake tokens, and we put the tokens into the system and we get rewards or interest. So now things are changing, and this is what is unique to Mize. Mize is the first company that I know of that is incorporating proof of work mining and staking tokens known as proof of stake. So we have a unique product to us members called power nodes. And that is why we are growing so fast, so quickly. All right, so mining with power nodes. So it's a kind of mining club that offers the opportunity for anyone to efficiently and comfortably get into the crypto mining sector that otherwise would be inaccessible. So a lot of people are so interested in cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, and just trying to mine, okay? But it's quite difficult. If there's no one out there helping them to do it, or it's not cost effective, so many people are missing out. And Mize has given us the opportunity to lead by example, give education, and help the common man start his journey. Now, when you do that as a leader through the, using Mize as your vehicle, lots of people are going to come to you for that education. Mize is going to give you education too. That's one of the newer products coming out. So PowerNodes is focused on offering the best form of investment and performance of cryptocurrencies by using the most advanced technology and systems. See, we're in a new era of money. Blockchain is brand new. It's only like 8 or 9 years old. So there's a lot of innovation going on with the technology. And the next couple of years, it's going to change. We don't know if it's going to be, super advanced, but us as leaders getting this education, we can help people now transition over from the old fiat system into this new advanced technology. So our business model, the PowerNode service is based on an ERC20 token, okay? Each token represents a portion of the product generated by mining centers in the PowerNodes mining club. The maximum amount of tokens issued will be 170 million. Now, I've said this plenty of times on all of my other webinars, but so there's going to be 170 ERC20 tokens that the club will fund, okay? The company will eventually tell us what that token will be. We're not going to release it on this webinar or in the next couple of weeks. For the simple reason is we know we are expanding. Agreed? We're growing very, very fast. In fact, we're growing faster than what the company can handle, which means we have people outside looking into our business model. Now, if those people was to know which token that our mining club is accumulating and the prices of the token is going up because the demand is good from Mize network, then surely somebody out there would get hold of those tokens and sell them for their own personal profits, which means it would lower the price of the token, which means would affect the company and would affect our own earnings. So you will get to see and hear what the token is, but not today, because we are protecting the company and we're protecting our own profits. So here is the main advantages of mining with PowerNodes. Well, the first one is the low entry cost, okay? It is extremely difficult in other companies to start up your mining unless you own your own mining farm with hundreds and hundreds of specialized computers, the ability to secure it with security, cool it down because the machines are hot, and put all of the mining cards in and start a network. It's out of our reach. Okay, most of the world, 99% of the world probably can't get in. And here is Mize Network offering a common man with a common pocket a low entry cost, which is 100 euros. Okay, that gets them in. It gets their journey going. The other advantage is daily payments. Some of the other companies out there, and they're great companies, I'm with some of them, but they're not paying daily. The advantage with coming with Mize is you will be receiving daily payments, okay, of Bitcoin into your wallets. It is your choice then to decide what you want to do with that daily payment. You can obviously buy more or you can collect, and we'll learn about that in the compensation plan. It's transparent. This is the thing that Dan was talking about, what Vincent was talking about, is the blockchain is open source. It's transparent. So no matter what token the company buy, over time, of course, everybody is able to see because there will be transactions on a blockchain. So it's transparent for everybody. This is something that is very, very appealing to everybody. We need to see the CEO. We need to see documentation. We need to see the mining farms. We need to see the tokens. We need to see the money moving from the company to our wallets. So transparency is very, very important in this company. Maximization of long-term yields and compounding. So the company is even thinking, how can you maximize from this opportunity of cryptocurrencies, blockchain technology, and proof of stake and proof of work mining with compounding? Now we have the gift that Mize has given us, the vehicle to be able to earn an appreciating currency. Now you have a choice to compound it and make more. So how does it actually work? Okay, so we're a mining club. You will choose how many packages you want to get, how many tokens is good for you. We will then obviously fund it as a club. The company will take all of the club funds, will go off and choose the most profitable masternode token. Now, I didn't say power node token, I said masternode token. It will decide with its professional team what is the best return of investment for us as the club. We'll get the tokens. We will then put the tokens through the system and we will start staking the masternode. That will reward you an interest per day, okay? At the end of the day, everybody, okay, they will take all of the interest, all of the tokens, they will sell it back to the exchange they purchased it from. They will then convert it back into Bitcoin, and you will be dispersed and distributed the Bitcoin into your wallets daily, okay? Number 3 here says mining. Yes, we are mining as well, because as you know, Power Nodes incorporates mining as well. The company will choose which one they're gonna mine, whatever the most profitable one is now. It could be Bitcoin, it could be Bitcoin Cash, it could be Ethereum, who knows? Whatever the best return of investment it is for Mize Network and us, that's what they will do. And of course, distribution of the mining and from the proof of stake. Now, right at the bottom of this screen, I don't know if you can see it, but I'll read it out. It does take technical time to support and put everything into place. This isn't something where we just put money in and it starts tomorrow. No, if you put something into place with mining and it starts tomorrow, generally I would put a red flag up. You have to understand and appreciate the company has to do research for us. It has to assign the mining machines. It has to get the cards. It has to put the right hashing power. It has to connect the account. It has to put the blockchain. This takes a long time. So it's 30 days after acquisition of your tokens. So if today is I'm not sure of the date, let's say today is the 18th of July. That means your tokens won't really come into effect for 30 days. That is the 18th of August. August, 30th of August. On the 31st day, you will be receiving Bitcoin daily forever. That's it. There's no extra hidden costs. There's no monthly supplement or anything like that. As we continue on, every single day you will have your Bitcoins distributed to your wallets. That is how our model works. So what I'm going to ask now is Armando to tell us about the compensation plan that is for the product of Power Nodes. Now, compensation plans will change with different products, but as we only have one, we're only going to be talking about the Power Nodes on the compensation plan.
So share and win with our compensation plan. We are talking about there is 2 ways to be in Mize and to earn with Mize Network. One of them is you buy your own packages of the product that is Power Nodes. You can buy them as much as you want. It's multiples of 100 euros, and you can buy one pack 200,000 until the limit of 170 million tokens included in those packs. So there is no limit for that except the number of tokens, 170 millions. And then there's another way to be there. And when you do this, you just buy your product and you don't want to build a team, so you will earn daily after 30 days from the tokens that you have bought. Okay, but there's another way to earn with Mize Network. Is when you want to spread out the word, when you want to sell products for the company, when you want to invite your friends to join Mize, then you get reward. So everybody, I want you to meet this. It was not supposed to happen like this, but wow, what a surprise. So everybody, please meet our great CEO, Adrian Frederic Jacuzzi. Olá, Adriano, como estás?
Hola,
Obrigado.
hola, 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 hola.
Mas não te conseguimos ouvir, não te conseguimos ver. Entretanto, agora aparece assim tudo de surpresa. Foi fantástico.
Hola, simplemente que eu estava a caminho a casa e tem pouca rede o caminho onde eu estou, por isso peço desculpa que só agora é que consegui entrar, ok?
So,
Boa tarde a todos e aqui mais uma vez muito contente por vocês estarem aí.
So he's greeting everybody and thank you for being here. And also he's justifying why it happened that episode before, because he was driving home and there's a part of his way in the road there is no connection, so he lost connection. But then now he's home and he's connected. So he welcomes and greetings everybody.
Muito bem. Conta-me coisas, Armando.
Fala um pouquinho daquilo que tu achas que deves dizer neste momento, uma intervenção.
Ok. Esta noite vou fazer uma apresentação, como todas as quartas-feiras, em português, e vou apresentar um novo PowerPoint do plano de carreira de Mize Network, ok? E simplesmente quero informar que já estão a traduzir ao inglês, ao francês e ao espanhol, para já nas próximas horas começar com essa apresentação também. Isso é uma das coisitas que estou a comunicar.
Okay, he wants to give us a good news. Today, it's an offline presentation in the hotel and will be presented by himself in Lisbon. And so he's going to present for the first time the new presentation for Power Notes and the new career plan. So we can get to know everything that is going to happen after the 1st of August. So it will be presented today in Portuguese, and then everything is already being translated for several languages like Spanish, English, and also Italian. And so as soon as I get, now is Armando talking, as soon as I get this, I will pass it to you. And so maybe on next Monday, we'll do that in this webinar on Monday, okay?
Hoje vai ser online e amanhã presencial, ok?
Oh, today is going to be online, and so the offline will be tomorrow. Sorry, my mistake.
Ok. Por outro lado, estamos todos ansiosos. Hoje é o primeiro dia para recebermos nossos satoshis da distribuição da mineração de Power Nodes. Sim, estamos todos ansiosos aqui. Eu sei que estão fazendo os testes, estão aí programando tudo para hoje. Portanto, vamos a ver que informação nos dicen de aquí a poco, ¿ok?
So this is very, very thrilled about this, because it's going to be tonight at midnight Spain. The first payments from the Power Nodes will be today at midnight Spain. So he's very anxious, and everybody that brought the purchase on the first day will receive tonight. And so everybody himself is anxious to see all these satoshis getting in to the back office.
Também com a ajuda de toda a liderança que está fazendo trabalho fantástico, estamos a alterar nossa apresentação de Power Notes para fazê-la ainda mais simples, mais atraente e colocando aí informação de mínimos, quanto podemos receber mensalmente, e inclusive uma calculadora também para que as pessoas possam fazer continhas de tudo bom que vão ir recebendo diariamente.
So right now the company is almost finished. A new evolutive presentation for the Power Notes, and so you will have some news like a graphic of the earnings that Power Notes could give you, and also a calculated system that you can calculate how many, depending on the number of tokens you possess, how many earn you will have with your own number of tokens.
Y por último, estamos ya, nossa equipa de marketing está afinando os últimos detalhes para lançar nosso vídeo do Carlos a falar na fazenda de mineração de Bitmain, sim, mostrando, falando de mais network, do contrato inteligente, mesmo lá nas armazéns de Bitmain. E, em princípio, amanhã saldrá em YouTube para todas as pessoas.
So, everybody, great news. The marketing department is going to be launched tomorrow, the video from the mining in China with Carlos himself. So, Carlos, everybody knows this, but Carlos went there to close the contract with this mine in Bitmine. And so, he made a video there. And so many people are asking for this video, so it will be released tomorrow on the Mize Network official YouTube. So finally, we're going to get the video from the mine in China.
A seguir va a aparecer otro vídeo explicativo de nuestro grande producto, ¿sí? Cuando las personas comiencen a ver los resultados diarios, esto va a comenzar a viralizarse, todo el mundo va a querer participar de nuestro Power Notes, y va a salir otro vídeo explicativo referentemente simples do que é Masternode, do que é a mineração, do que é nosso produto Power Notes, e vai ajudar imenso a todas as pessoas para poder passar a informação de uma maneira profissional.
So it's telling you there is another news that is going to be released 2 more videos. One that we will show more things more deeply about Power Notes and the product, and also another video that will show and explain more about the kinds of mining we do, like the power and the poles, and also the product, why the product has these 2 kinds of mining. So there will be released 2 more videos with this issue.
Muito bem. Outra coisa que vou começar a fazer nas sextas-feiras vai começar Mize TV, sim? Mize TV vai ser a informação toda relativamente da empresa, comunicada por mim, e convidando a liderança a nível mundial a tirar para fora tudo aquilo que as pessoas estão a fazer, aquilo que a Mize Network está a tocar em cada uma delas, e, portanto, essa ferramenta começa a partir de sexta-feira, que em princípio amanhã já estaremos comunicando o horário para fazer Facebook Live, e começará aí essa grande ferramenta informativa.
Okay, so avenue starting on this Friday, we're going to launch Mize TV. So for now, we'll be only on Fridays, and we'll let you know the time that is going to be broadcast. And so we're going to have a TV live with testimonials with Adrian himself and some guests from the network. And so everybody can assist this and see what happens with Mize Network around the world, and every leaders will be invited to participate in this live show.
Essas são as informações assim fresquinhas que temos para agora, para amanhã e para sexta-feira, e automaticamente na Mize TV estarei informando tudo relativamente àquilo que vamos a vir e àquilo que está acontecendo especificamente para ser lançado nos próximos dias, ok?
Adrian is saying that many news will come. You will see in this live streaming. You will see many news every time the company has some news to spread out. It will be broadcast through these live shows on Fridays. So I really am anxious for this to begin. I knew this is going to happen, and finally it came. So everybody get this attention. We'll notify you about the time, and so it's going to happen now. Next Friday is the first one.
Muito bem, isso é tudo fresquinho por hoje, portanto, muito obrigado. Qualquer coisita que queiram perguntar, estou por aqui.
Okay, so for now, this is the news he can give us, and I thank so much because it's great news. We are expecting so many of these things so many times, and so he wants to say that if anybody wants to do a question right now, he can answer it. So Lee, are you there?
I was losing sleep as it was. Adrian, you've ruined my life with sleep. I can't. And this is why you come to webinars, guys. This is why you come, because you don't know what you don't know, but you will learn first-hand knowledge on these webinars. Adrian, thank you for it's too much to take in. But I know a question from everybody is how many languages can we have for all this fantastic news? We especially want Vietnamese and we want French and we want, please ask Adrian, because these guys are working hard and we are going to storm. I'm going to say this for you, Dan, on live camera. We want Vietnam in. Annie, we want France in. We want Tunisia in.
Yeah. Okay, Adriano, ainda estás aí?
Sim.
Ok. O Lee fez ele a pergunta, porque é uma pergunta que toda a gente faz neste momento, que é quanto tempo é que vai demorar a termos mais línguas disponíveis? Neste momento está tudo a crescer, como tu sabes. Há países que há uma dificuldade porque não entendem outras línguas, não têm, infelizmente, o acesso à formação que nós temos e, portanto, é necessário fazer muito mais idiomas por parte da documentação da empresa e de todo o material disponível. Para quando é que isso vai acontecer?
Muito bem. Nós, inicialmente, estamos fazendo tudo o possível para termos aqui em 4 línguas, sim, em 4 línguas, e queremos implementar a quinta, que é também o russo, sim, mas já estamos falando com alguns líderes que, de alguma maneira, nos podem ajudar, sim, a traduzir, porque necesitamos dessa ajuda, porque não conseguimos, a vezes é muito difícil, são línguas muito específicas que aqui a vezes não conseguimos assim traduzi-las tão rapidamente, mas o vietnamita, o Tailândia, Indonésia, todas essas línguas queremos fazê-lo. Obviamente que se me dão dicas de líderes que estejam disponíveis para pelo menos o essencial traduzirem, com força podemos avançar nisso.
Okay, guys, so the answer is they start to do 4 languages, which is the Portuguese, the French, the English, and now they're going to add the Spanish, and now they're going to add Russian. So, but of course, there is intention to do all the material in many more languages, but for that, the company and himself is counting on the leadership. So if you are a leader in a certain country and you need material, the company, we can set this for you to help us to make these translations. So it's asking you for help. If you are a leader working in a specific country and you need the material in that language, please get in contact with us and we set this to do the material in your languages.
Okay, one of the questions coming in is somebody asking about the registration number. We do have copies of that, so can you just let Adrian know that we have the copies, and shall we give it to the members, or how would he like us to address that, the registration license numbers?
Sorry, Lee, I didn't get the question, sorry.
People are asking about registration and license, because you have to appreciate Mize is becoming bigger now and investors are looking into it. So they want to do research on the license and registration. Are we permitted to give it out?
Ok, Adriano, a pergunta é se há permissão e se qualquer pessoa pode ter acesso ao registro empresarial da empresa.
É público, é tudo público. É simplesmente aquela documentação que eu tenho enviado para as pessoas e aquilo que encontrarão no link público da entidade que tem isso. Portanto, é simplesmente encontrar o link para que as pessoas possam ver e, sem problema, podem ver tranquilamente.
Sim, mas
o registro em Sevilha e o registro em Geórgia.
Sim, isso, sinceramente, eu hoje já passei esse documento a outras pessoas, mas o que eles dizem é que isso pode ser, é evidente que isto é ridículo, mas é um facto, pode ser um documento forjado. Portanto, eles dizem que, por exemplo, para eles é mais prova procurarem no Google e encontrarem esse mesmo registro, o registro oficial no Google, com certeza as autoridades publicam, mas o facto é que eu próprio também procurei e também não encontrei. Portanto, o registro...
vou te enviar um link de Espanha, Para mim é mais difícil encontrar o link de Geórgia, mas se eu não me engano, hoje eu enviei o link para que a Karina me facilitou para o link de Geórgia, o link. Portanto,
manda para mim, porque depois eu mando para os outros, porque é muita gente a querer. Está bem?
Ok, que é público, que estamos à vista de todo mundo, manda o link e toda a gente pode ver.
Okay. Muito bem. So, Lee, yes, everybody can see the registration, and it's already available. The documents, the real documents, are available for the registration of Spain and Georgia. But I asked him that some people wanted to see this on the real registration for the government in the internet. And so I asked him, I don't know how to get that. And he said, okay, no problem. I will send you the link for the registration online from the authorities. You will send to me, and then I'll send it to all of you or everyone who needs it. Okay?
Okay. All right. So because some of the questions are coming up are the same. So yes, we have the documents, the registration and license. It is public for you. And yes, the investors within you can go online and you can go and do your research on the domain to find everything that you are looking for. So yes and yes to both questions. Some questions that are coming in. One is a very good question, is when will marketing material will be available for everybody to use?
Adriana, a próxima pergunta é quando é que todo o material de marketing estará pronto para ser usado?
Nós com Power Notes começamos um pouquinho, primeiro com o produto e depois estamos elaborando o material de marketing. Deberíamos haber feito do contrário, ¿sí? De maneira inversa. Por algunos motivos no conseguimos y por tanto estamos implementando un nuevo material que estamos a construir. Por tanto, amanhã aparece, como já disse, o vídeo do Carlos. Hoje já vou lançar a apresentação de Mize Network completa com seu plano de carreira. Na próxima semana vamos a ter um outro vídeo explicativo do que é Power Notes, sim, um vídeo profissional. O site de Power Notes será atualizado à medida que vamos actualizando todo o resto de coisas.
Okay, so as you already mentioned, the new presentation, complete presentation from the company with presenting the company, the Power Notes, and the compensation plan and the career plan will be presented today in Portuguese. So on Monday we'll present that in English, and on the next webinar on Monday. And so tomorrow the Carlos video in the Chinese mine will be released, and then a few days after the new video with Power Notes and the mining will be showed up too, and then the rest will come. So the site, the Power Note site, new information will be added, and so everything in a few days will be set.
Okay, thank you. All right, I hope that answers you, Jade. I'm going to answer Pastor Carl Y. What is the difference between the nodes and the tokens? The tokens are what power the node. Carl. Okay, so when they choose the tokens, that is what they are staking to power the master nodes. Yes, you can visit the office, everybody. You have an open invite by Adrian himself. Annie has already visited. So please do, if you want to go along, you will be you'll be well received there, and you are able to see all of the documentation at the head office, Sevilla, Spain.
Yeah, but let me just add one thing. It's not just to go there and knock on the door. To go to the offices, of course, it's free. You can go there, but you have to request that. So because the staff that is working there, they don't open the door. So they are not authorized to let guests in. So what happens is you must request that to the company, and the company will set with you a day and a date and a time to go there. So, but yes, you can go, but you must notify the company first.
Okay, thank you. Question for Adrian, and this is a common question, is people want to know not the address as such, because no one's going to give the address, but proof of contracts and things of the mines, the 3 mines. How can we answer this question of the mines, the contracts of the mines?
The contracts are in the office, but I'll make the questions on answer. Adriano? Adriano? A próxima questão é, houve aqui algumas coisas que o pessoal perguntou, mas que nós já fomos respondendo. Entretanto, agora surgiu uma pergunta que é se pode tornar público os contratos que temos das minas.
Esos contratos que están ahí, que vamos a ser lanzados prácticamente para los partícipes, las participaciones de beneficios, ¿ok? Es un contrato específico para que las personas todas que participaron do producto das participações de beneficios da empresa, ¿sí? Que por una situación informática nada más y que no tenemos tiempo para implementar todo, porque estábamos trabajando no solo en PowerNote, sino también implementar nuevos productos, como ya vamos a ver en los próximos días. Mas su contrato es público, las personas pueden mostrar, obviamente que es determinado para situaciones específicas de participaciones de beneficios. Y ahora, como tenemos un producto nuevo que es PowerNote, tiene a compra de un token, ¿sí? Que no, especificamente no há um contrato especificamente para essa compra.
Muito bem, mas não era essa a pergunta. A pergunta era mesmo os contratos inteligentes das minas. Os contratos inteligentes que nós temos das minas. Se isso pode ser...
Pronto, isso é uma situação que é mais delicada, sim, mas vamos a falar com o Carlos para, de alguma maneira, colocá-lo à disposição das pessoas, porque aqui há envolvido muitos interesses entre empresas, certo? E não acredito que todas as empresas mostrem seus contratos para fazer parcerias com outras empresas, mas aquilo que o vídeo do Carlos que está lá é muito claro, muito específico, com tudo o pessoal aí em Bitmain, e isso quer dizer muito, ok? Porque ele entrou aí e não qualquer pessoa entra, sim? Mas pronto. Mas vamos a falar com o Carlos para ver se efetivamente podemos ter algo público para as pessoas, tá bom?
Okay. So he misunderstood the question. He thought I was talking about the legal contract, and so by the way, he answered that, and I can tell you the answer. The answer is the contract that we have on the back office is related to the shareholders. So right now, the new contract with the product Power Notes, it's going to be implemented in the new back office. So a new contract for the persons who buy Power Notes will be set. So the contract right now is available for everybody to see, is the shareholders contract. About the real question that I made him, if it is possible to see the mining's contracts, he said most probably not. But anyway, that's Carlos' issue. That's Carlos' department. You will ask Carlos if there is a way to show this. But you must consider that in these contracts there are other companies involved, and these other companies for sure they won't allow to spread out the contract. But anyway, it's normal because no other company shows you the real contracts that they have if they have a mining contract. So this is a smart contract and it's not supposed to come out. But anyway,
Armando, eu penso que tu já disseste, mas o maior contrato que nós temos é o white paper de nosso token, sim? Que nas próximas horas, dias, vão conseguir ver isso no back-office de Mize Network, que aí vai estar toda a transparência daquilo que as pessoas compram, porque é um token, sim? Estão simplesmente trocando bitcoins por um token que tem sempre seu valor e que futuramente entrará no mercado, que pode ser transaccionado internamente, e se entra no mercado futuramente terão ainda mais benefícios, mas poderão no white paper ver toda a transparência do token, e aí vamos ver se é um token scam ou um token verdadeiro com a funcionalidade específica de receber dividendos pela mineração que nós fazemos, ok?
Okay, so he just added that what we'll have, and it will be public because it must be public, is the white paper from our token. So the tokens you are buying has its own white paper that is going to be released in a few days. So you will know exactly, because that's what it is important. It's what you are buying and the conditions you are buying, the tokens you are acquiring when you buy power nodes. So the white paper, yes, that will be released in the back office so everybody can have. It's going to be public also. So because that's the information you should know. It's what you are buying and the reasons there is for the token and what you're getting when you buy this token. The white paper, I suppose that many of you knows what is a white paper of a token. So that, of course, that is public information and that will be released. Lee?
Okay, so adding on to that white paper then, are we able to have the blockchain address? The mining blockchain address?
Yeah. Adriano, eles perguntam se podemos ter o endereço de blockchain.
O endereço de blockchain, não estou a perceber.
O token tem que estar registado, tem que estar
associado. For the mining.
Eles querem saber se temos acesso ao endereço do blockchain das minas.
Eso es una pregunta puntual que no te sabría responder porque eso es una parte técnica que leva o Carlos, ok? Mas vou lhe perguntar. É assim, eu vejo que cada vez que mais coisas apresentamos, que somos reais e verdadeiros, mais coisas estão a pedir. Portanto, quando as pessoas comecem a receber direitinho seus bitcoins todos os dias que possam levantar, vão poder ver o transaccionamento da carteira de blockchains onde se transfere e tudo isso. Agora, vou lhe perguntar ao Carlos se efetivamente podemos, porque assim, nós recebemos benefícios todos os dias da mineração em outras moedas, em outros tokens. E vendemos essas moedas e transformamos a bitcoins para fazer a distribuição todos os dias desses bitcoins, ok? É um trabalho bastante intenso, interno, sim, que fazemos e, portanto, fica isto no ar para eu perguntar ao Carlos, tá bom?
Okay, so the answer is he doesn't know. He must ask, because the technical parts, he must ask to Carlos. But anyway, what he's saying, and you must realize this, we don't gonna say everything about it. So he did a comment that is, as far the people we give information to everybody, and people keep asking for more and more and more and more. So the product is not that. What we are selling is not that. We are selling a product, and that product has its own rules. So you buy a token, so you must know what you are buying. Okay, but how the company generates and how operates, it's public information, okay, but never in detail. So you must know this, but he understands that some people wants to know this right now, but after tomorrow, when everything, when people will start earn daily from the results of the operations that the company does. So I think he thinks that many of this will go out. But anyway, he will ask Carlos, but he think no. So we have to, guys, we need to understand this. If we tell everything, it's easy. So some big shark tomorrow will, if he has money, he goes there and does exactly what we do. So we must protect our own money. It's your money that is involved. So we must keep secrets in here. So don't do these kind of questions. It's no use. So,
okay, so I'm glad you said that, because it's live recorded, and you know, when people are asking questions, I wanted to ask it to make a point. That
to make a point. Exactly.
No, I saw the question and I decided to ask it, because if we want to give every single question that's coming in, and I've got 40 odd questions here that are the same difficult, tough questions, we're giving away the entire business model. So yeah. I wanted to put it live on recording, that these sort of questions is giving away the company secret. So I hope now that everybody here and watching the recording will appreciate we can answer, you know, 90% of it, but the 10% you're asking for, most companies aren't going to show that anyway, because you're giving away the whole business model. So that is why I asked it. So I just hope everybody can appreciate certain things we shouldn't be giving away, because someone else will just come along and take the exact same model. Or we're not going to give away the recipe to our great product.
Of course.
Okay.
That's right. So it's any relevant question out there that we can do to Adrian?
Sí, Armando.
Mahmoud wants to say something.
Adriano Mahmoud quer falar. Espera só bocadinho.
Okay.
Okay, so I appreciate all the questions that people asking, and they are requesting many things that it's really must be really private for the company or for the security of the company. And I ask Adrian directly, for the security of the company, please make sure you don't share the blockchain address, and make sure that the security for the company is everything for now, because we can lose everything if we give things like that. We can lose everything, and we're not here to do that or to damage the company. We're here to help the company to grow. We trust on you, Adrian. We trust in Carlos. We trust on this Mize company, Mize network, and for the people who not really, still not really happy, or not they don't trust more. They have just to look for something else. There is things that is logic that we can give to people. You know, it's logic. Not even other company, they will not give it to you. Okay, so my what I want to say to Adrian is to make sure he doesn't share anything like a blockchain address or something like that.
Yeah. So, Adrian, o que o Mahmoud quis reforçar exatamente aquilo que eu tinha dito anteriormente, que eu reforcei um bocadinho as tuas palavras e disse que realmente as pessoas têm que ter um bocado de noção das perguntas que fazem, porque há coisas que nós nunca iremos responder, mas que tu de qualquer maneira ias perguntar ao Carlos, mas há coisas que nós nunca iremos dizer. E o Mahmoud fez essa chamada de atenção e explicou exatamente isso, que temos que defender os nossos próprios ativos, temos que defender o nosso próprio capital e, portanto, não podemos nunca revelar aquilo tudo às pessoas, porque senão as pessoas vão fazer asneira. E, portanto, há muita gente aí fora que nos tenta, que tenta saber mais do que aquilo que deve para eventualmente nos prejudicar. E ele faz um apelo a ti pessoalmente para nunca, em absoluto, cedas a este tipo de questões. Que defendas, que faças o máximo de segurança daquilo que nos pertence a todos e que nos proteja a todos e que nunca reveles este tipo de coisas. Realmente é assim
Armando,
sí.
Tú sabes bien que en Punta Cana revelamos algunas cosas muy particulares de Cyronex, ¿sí? Y eso casi nos estragó nuestra relación comercial con a Cyronex. Y entonces ahora hemos aprendido a lição. Cyronex va a salir en los próximos días, ya está todo pronto, mas tivemos que retomar nuestras conversas comerciales porque las personas depois perguntando por responder às perguntas deste tipo, quase nos fizeram perder o negócio de uma exchanger própria. E então agora também temos que ter cuidado efetivamente com esse tipo de situações.
Sim, Adrian just remind us, and this is in Punta Cana was revealed details about, because some leaders there made some deep questions about Zyronex. And I can tell you that, I can share this with you, we almost lose the opportunity to have our own exchange like Zyronex that will be released soon, because this information was spread out. So people went too deep, and then they almost ruined this product. So Mize Network will never ever do the same mistake again. So we learned our lesson, and we won't do it anyway. So there are things that it belongs to the company. It belongs to protect the company, to protect our own money as we buy the product, our own money when we buy the tokens. So our money is there, and so the company must do this and protect all of us. So it won't reveal these technical details, of course not. So it was just adding that. So Lee, anything relevant?
I think I'm going to let Dan, you can close basically if you want to talk still. Dan, do you still want to say something?
Okay, yeah, I'd just like to share with everybody that whenever we get a proof of payment on the power nodes, please post it in all the groups, because what that's going to do is the people that are in the groups but they're not active at that time, it's going to send out a ding on their phone. And you're going to get ding after ding after ding after ding, and people are going to say, what's going on?
Yeah.
And the more that they ding, the more they're going to say, well, something's going on. Then they're going to see that power nodes are paying, and there's your proof.
Yes, thank you, Dan. Então, Adriano, o Dan fez questão de intervir, pediu ao Oli para intervir, para dizer que isto é absolutamente necessário, porque no dia em que as pessoas começarem a receber diariamente os seus Power Notes, tudo isto termina, tudo isto acaba, porque toda a gente neste momento faz muitas perguntas, porque efetivamente não há provas ainda. As provas vão surgir amanhã. E, portanto, a partir de amanhã tudo será diferente, porque toda a gente vai, quando se começar a divulgar que as pessoas receberam efetivamente do seu produto Power Note, muito disto vai desaparecer, porque é isto que está em causa, é que a empresa cumpra com o prometido. Portanto,
Claro. E nós estamos a cumprir direitinho. Eu entendo perfeitamente, sim, e concordo e me coloco na posição das pessoas e compreendo, sou a primeira pessoa em compreender e dou parabéns por querer saber mais, sim, mas há situações pontuais que não podemos de alguma maneira revelar porque são situações estratégicas da empresa para a boa relação comercial que nós temos com as entidades, não? Mas compreendo e ainda assim le dou os parabéns a todas as pessoas por essa procura de saber mais informação.
So Adrian just said that he congratulates everybody who makes these questions. Okay, you feel free to do the questions, but you must understand that the company only answers until certain point. From a certain point, it must be kept. The secrets must be kept because the operations involve other entities, other companies, and besides that, there is some things that must stay in and not going out. But anyway, he congratulates the persons to have the courage to do those questions, even they know that they don't have an answer.
Okay.
Ok. Armando, eu estou ficando sem bateria e penso que também é um momento já também para que me tenho que preparar aqui também para outra conferência, assim que não sei se ficamos por aqui.
Ok, se quiseres despedir, eu já faço a despedida toda de uma vez só e já seguimos.
Ok, então, amigos de Mize Network, my friend, my family, aqui de Alenquer, Lisboa, Portugal, um grande abraço para todas as pessoas espalhadas pelo mundo e muito obrigado por mais uma vez esta excelente apresentação de Mize Network Power Notes.
Okay, guys, Adrian said thank you for being here. He must go because he must be ready for the next presentation. So he still has to bath and change, and so he must go. And but he wants to thank all of you for being here, and thank you. He thank you as his family. So this is good, and he thank all of you for being here and for being in the Mize family. So he congratulates all of you.
All right, thank you, Adrian. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, I tell you what, guys, this is our best webinar ever. So not only does the CEO come in halfway through the presentation, blows us away with the fact the Power Nodes go live midnight tonight. We've got Mize TV. We've got the mines going to be showed where Carlos is there. I've seen them, and it is absolutely, if you've had goosebumps before, you are going to have huge ones when you see this. We've got the marketing material coming in, lots going on in the background. Again, I will say this. Which company have you been in where the CEO pops into our webinars? It feels like every time with surprises for everybody. And then to top off this webinar, we've got the education that we've just received now, where people are asking very good questions, tough questions, and we just got educated on certain things the company is not going to give out. That has got to make you feel good that the company is protecting themselves and us. So I don't know, guys, this has got to be the best webinar that we have done today. Now, I need to ask everybody, do we want to continue and finish off the last part of it? It's now 1 hour and 30 minutes in. If you all say yes in the chat, we will finish off, because we do have recordings of the last webinars with the compensation plan. But if you say yes, we will continue.
Okay, well, I was suggesting that because the compensation plan we are presenting every webinar, and this was extra information. So I think we skip it to the next, because with the new presentation that will be more complete with more information, so we can do it better on next Monday. So that's my proposal. But if you want to do it, we'll do it.
I think everybody is saying we've seen the presentation many times, and I just want to leave it on that high where Power Notes start midnight tonight. Mize TV is coming. I know lots of you will be invited to that, and we've got the videos coming. Let's leave it at that. This is the best webinar we've had. I'm going to end the recording now. If you do want it, give me 20 minutes to upload it to give to your downlines. Please take everything you've just learned and fire your teams up. You know in your heart you're in the right business. This is the one, everybody. So I'm going to stop the recording. Thank you, everybody, for showing up.
I just need to congratulate everybody for being here. And as Adrian said, and I agree, we must take courage to do these questions. And perhaps it was a test, because many of you make the questions knew that we cannot answer to that. So, but anyway, thank you very much for being there. I agreed with Lee. This is even better than the first webinar that we have that made you in, Lee. And so This is great. So everybody, thank you. And you know, you are all in the group. So if you have any question, please go to the groups and we keep answering whatever you need. Okay. So thank you. Bye. See you on next Monday, 7 p.m. GMT.